Hello and welcome back to KNF Design. If you're new here, my name is Katie. Don't forget to head down below and give me a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my fun craft projects I have planned for you, as well as just helping me out so I can keep bringing you more fun crafts. Today I'm going to be doing something with a Dollar Tree wood crate. You could get them from other places as well, but that's where I picked mine up. And some fun napkins. This one came from Hobby Lobby. You could use any napkins that you have that are fun. So with that, let's see what I'm going to do with these two. So I actually picked up these really pretty napkins from Hobby Lobby last year when fall was 75% off. I just liked them. I knew I'd find something to use them for. So I decided to use them on these fun little crates that I picked up from Dollar Tree. There's the codes. So I'm going to be placing the napkins over each of my little crates here, and then they will stand up. You could do it that way, or you could do it that way. And then so the napkin will go over it, and then I'm going to put letters on it. You can use wood letters, you can use your Cricut and cut vinyl letters. There's some different letters you can find at Dollar Tree. Whatever type of letters you have available to you and want to use, you can use. I'm going to spell out the word fall with my 4. So with that, let's get to it. I decided to do this as my pattern. I decided not to go with this fun one here just because having 3 patterns kind of made it off balance in my opinion. So I'm just going to go with these 2, and I'm also going to do my pumpkins up like this versus the chunky pumpkin look, but you can do whichever way you would like. I thought about painting this orange, but trying to get in all of those little grooves is going to be kind of a pain. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this, and that way you don't see a little spot where I couldn't get a paintbrush. This will be covering the top anyway, so I think it'll be kind of nice letting the wood show through, but you can paint them if you would like. Palette fits in that 1 square nicely, so I'm just going to cut that out just so it's easier to work with. Now, napkins have 2 layers, so you'll want to peel that back layer off, and you can discard that or use it, it's up to you. And then we'll just place that on and kind of line it up to how we want, depending on what pieces you want to show. I kind of like that. So then I'm going to take my Mod Podge. I like the silicone brushes with Mod Podge. And then with a sandpaper, I'm going to just sand off the edges, going in a downward motion. If you go up, it'll kind of keep pull this up a little bit. So just go in the one direction downward. So I like this method because it leaves some nice clean edges. So for the middle, you can either take your sandpaper and do the same thing, or you could take an Exacto knife or a blade and go that way as well. For these inside bits, I recommend just going in with an Exacto knife. If you have a thin piece of sandpaper, you can do that. And I found it's a little bit easier when your Mod Podge has glued versus wet. Just go slow so you don't rip your paper. You can go in and finish cleaning up the edges with sandpaper, but just be really careful not to tear your tissue paper if you do. And then I like to cover it with a layer of Mod Podge. The top layer of Mod Podge helps seal up those edges as well. Set that aside to dry. So I just went out and grabbed some little sticks and cut them up. You could buy some from like Dollar Tree and stuff if you don't have any by you. I also just sanded the edges so they lay a little bit flatter on my pumpkins here. And then I took some vinyl, cut it with my Cricut machine, and I'm gonna spell out the word fall. I almost did this with the leather from Dollar Tree, but I decided to switch and just do the vinyl instead. That's not too bad. And you could use transfer tape, just be careful with this. I mean, I did do a layer of Mod Podge on top, so it should be okay, but they're big enough, I'm just gonna apply them like stickers. This is actually a removable vinyl, so if I ever decide to remove it, I can, but since they shouldn't be messed around too much, it should be fine, but you could do permanent or removable. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue to glue my stems. I'm doing it right there. I also got this from Dollar Tree that I might use as like a little twig thing. I also thought these two ribbons I had would be pretty, kind of matching the color scheme. I thought about doing like a yellow ribbon, and maybe you could have the strings kind of hanging down and loose like this, or you could cut them short. here is what a fall pumpkin sign decor turned out. I really like it. I think it just needs a little bit bigger shelf. But besides that, I really like and am happy with how it turned out. I love sunflowers, so anytime I can add some little sunflowers, it's always good. Let me know if you also like the sunflowers and fall themes. And if you make these pumpkins, let me know what things you changed up and how yours turned out. I had a lot of fun crafting with you, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.